Oke, malam guys. Kita balik lagi di game ini. EFOOTBALL 2025. Habis maintenance ya. Kita lihat ada apa yang baru nggak habis maintenance ini. Bang Tio, turu bang, nanti pagi sholat kita. Kalau gua enggak bang, soalnya bang. Kita main bentar aja. Ada apa yang baru tuh ya? Kita lihat dulu yang baru kan. Japanese Star. Aneh Konami ya. Japanese Star. Endo. Autanaka. Main di mana nih? Yorkshire. Apa itu? Leeds kah? Maeda main di Glasgow Celtics ya. Ini pasti nggak tahu dan ada yang mau gacha nggak? Hari ini kita dapat Chelsea Galatasaray. Selection kontrak lagi national team 1. Dan POTW yang didaur ulang guys ya. Mission tadi gue udah mainin. Kita juga dapat selection kontrak national team terakhir. Oh, dapat 2 di sini ya. Juga kita udah bisa pilih kiper sekarang guys, kiper. POTW daur ulang. Aduh, lihat dulu dong. Erling Salah, Declan, TAA, Isak, Soboslai, Ferran, Di Marco, Dodo. Rubin, Lenhart, Kasper, Perez, Undaf, Faktur Koglu, Perez, Araujo, Kaveci, Bakasetas, Digne, Dumfries. Wih, Dumfries loh. Wih, tapi kayak gini doang. Luis Suarez. Lorenzo, McGinn, Modric, Gabriel, Zubimendi, Dodo lagi. Julian Alvarez, Rudiger, Musiala, Bellingham. Arnold sih gue sih. Kalau dikasih. Kalau enggak ya sudah. Tes Costa. Bang Jarot tahu aja nih. Bisa lihat si Matt tuh, Matt yang tes. Aduh, siapa nih? Dodo. Wah, Dodo lah. Dodo yang mana nih? Ada 2 Dodo. Yang ini booster. Dodo booster guys. Ya, lumayan lah Dodo booster ya. POTW 12 September. Set. Galatasaray. Kita dikasih bisa milih 3 sih. Yang ini terserah lah ya. Bukan Osimhen ya. Siapa kita? Gesara. MF. Ya. Masih ada 2 lagi ya. Lemasnya jelek banget ya. Oke, apa lagi? Nggak ada yang baru di Drogba lah. Cuma kalau udah dikasih Drogba ngapain lagi juga dibuka ya. Zong. Selection Pickford, Costa, Livakovic, Paes. Gue nanti dulu ya guys ya ngambilnya ya. Nunggu kalian tes dulu nih bagusan yang mana. Costa sih. Gue liat di videonya Matt, Paes tuh loncatnya lambat banget loh. Yang ini gue udah ambil. Oh cuma dua lagi sih, bukannya 5 ya? Oh iya, punya 3. Di sini gua ambilnya siapa ya kemarin ya? Rencana gua ya. Dan Arnold mirip-mirip soalnya. Harry Kane mirip-mirip. Gua ambil siapa rencananya ya? Kalau nggak salah Jota. Yang lain mirip soalnya. Gue nyari kartu yang belum gue punya aja. Satunya Cole Palmer. Tinggal satu lagi nih, gue lupa nih gue yang mana ya. Ruben Dias sudah gue ambil kayaknya. Ini enggak Bernardo atau Saka kayaknya. Nanti ada nih, lupa gue nih yang ini. Ada udah tes goalkeeper belum? Info dong. Bagus yang mana? Kita main event dulu aja lah, event. Lawan AI, ada ini yang dapetin POTW ya. Ini buat dapetin Galatasaray 2 kali lagi. Yang ini standar lah ya. PVP penalty shootout. Dapatnya 10.000 training, position training. Kita main aja. Ini balas Spanish ya. Spanish nih, Costa nggak bisa main. Kita coba Victor Baia. Japanese League. Vini nih. Oh, ada juga Vini punya banyak banget gua. Vini. Tuh Vini Lamin. Alah. Terus Garcia, Karim Benzema. Cavani, Ricky Pick. Masuklah kau. Anthony, Widi Anthony. Ah, Messi bosan. Kanan ini, mana sih kanan? Borja Mayoral ya. Brahim Diaz. Coba siapa lagi kita? Rodrigo De Paul. Rafinha nih belum pernah gue coba nih Rafinha nih. Modric bye-bye dah. Let's go. Tes. Waalaikumsalam Bang Azril. Spanyol Prancis jam 2. Widih. Apaan nih, persahabatan doang ya? Semifinal negara Portugal segera. Apa itu segera? Negara ada namanya itu ya? Hari Senin. Oke bang. Thank you infonya bang. Port of apa itu? Aduh, kurbarci gue belum gue kasih aerial security sih. Gak ada aerial security-nya nih. Sergio Busquets, Belletti, wow. Harus begini sih. Turun lagi nih orang. Lamin. Bisa jadi SS gak bisa. SS bisa. Mbappe aja turun loh. Ini turun, gila. SS Rodrigo De Paul.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers.
Goalkeeper setahu gue paling bagus si Costa sih kayaknya.
The end of 90 minutes. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation.
Lami.
100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable fully on side.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Benzema.
Aduh.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Paul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valde. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Anthony. Now it's Benzema. Yamal. He's picked his way through.
Aduh, sit.
That's a fine challenge.
Wah, body loh.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Wah, ditangkep cuy.
Collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
He's through here. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Anthony. Oh, that's fabulous.
Gue nggak bisa pakai Lamin tuh, memang tuh kadang-kadang tuh gocekannya aneh gue.
No goals as yet. Belletti. He is through here. Now it's Benzema.
Lamin.
Yamal. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly.
Oh ya, full screen. Yes. Thank you Bang Olik. Lupa gue kalau gitu. Thank you Bang infonya.
Yamal. Anthony has a shot. Kubo. Anthony purring through the gears.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner.
Offside.
Big chance. 1-on-1. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chouameni, De Paul, Anthony. All facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Driving through the middle.
Anthony.
Belletti. De Paul. Passing is crisp and sharp. And
Lamin.
the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Header! Oh, quality save! He can get that clear. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, they could break here. De Paul. Half-time getting close.
Oh. Damn.
With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's De Paul. Cut it out. Balde. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Kubo.
Alah. Untung.
Decent enough try.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Kubasi. And he cuts out the supply. Kubo. Belletti. That's Busquets. Passing nice and neat.
Nossa. Nossa.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill?
Now the finish! Bellingham. So what can they make of this? De Paul. Bellingham. Yamal.
Yamal.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Alaba. Koundé proves too strong. Belletti. He's looking to set free a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Belletti. Lovely bit of skill. Turns and goes back. That's good play.
La asistencia de este partido asciende a 97.559.
Looks a good ball through. Look at the space here. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. Kubo.
Waduh, asem.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Face to face with the keeper. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Busquets, too strong for his opponent there. Threads one in. Nice ball and he's in here. Great chance!
Maskera.
And the lead is extended
Ganti.
further.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Valverde. Brahim, let's go.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
We have got changes
El
here
dorsal
from both
10.
sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8.
Barcelona find a
Serán
position of
sustituidos
real
por
strength
El
now.
dorsal 19. El dorsal 9. El
Busquets.
dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Busquets. Alvarez. And it's Belletti. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Surlot.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Anthony. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Corner number 2 then. Koundé clears it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Some good work on the right flank here. He has found a way through. And here's Dani Olmo. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brahim Diaz.
Oh.
Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, there's a probing ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Well timed, excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Alvarez. Belletti. Oh, good ball. He's had a hit!
Paras.
It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. And Kubasi.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the pass is intercepted. Brahim Diaz. Balde. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. A lot. Vinicius Junior! And he's missed it.
Ay.
And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Thoughts on what we've just seen? Yeah, well, I think...
Match pertama kalah, guys. Jangan lama-lama ya. Udah jam segini loh. Beresin event aja dong ya. Apa dia lagi? Beda kan? Sama lagi. Tuh orang lagi ya? Dia lagi loh.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is
Kita
indeed
lihat
a heady
match kedua
mix.
kita.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation. 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I really like the look of Clement Longley, Peter. The Frenchman, like a lot of his compatriots of the same generation, seemed so good on the ball. Probably because he was a fullback, at least in his academy days, so good pace and covering, both very useful strengths.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Bellingham. And here's Benzema. Bellingham. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Ricky Puig. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Ricky Puig. Borja
Wah,
Mayoral.
super kipuch.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's managed to get free. Busquets. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Pedri.
Alas.
Beautifully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Kubo with the short one. Barcelona can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Busquets. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Busquets. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! Still goalless at the moment.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bego.
Kubo. Cleared without hesitation. Opts to play it. Tries a shot.
Goras.
Goal! Barcelona are in front.
Kalah lagi kita.
Cracking little exchange to set up the finish and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Valde. Oh, that's neat. Longley. Now it's Anthony. Borja Mayoral.
Dapet
They've
tuh.
got to make this nice and quick.
Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh la 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 la.
He's been caught napping. Kubasi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Koundé. Pedri. Borja Mayoral.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Longley.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Borja Mayoral. Anthony. Anthony hurtling down that right flank. Bellingham.
Sit.
Caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy
Nggak
to get
masuk
out in
udah.
situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Mayoral just couldn't steer it on target.
Borja.
Everything else was up there.
Belletti. Elsie saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Kubo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a...
Kalah kena lagi.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Shit.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Could try cutting inside here. Pedri. Back into the middle. He's done very well to take that back. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Passing
One two, damn. Begitu-begitu langsung one two ya, gila ya.
Borja Mayoral. Here's
La
Ricky
asistencia a
Puig.
este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Anthony. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Anthony.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away.
He's having a go! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Kubasi makes the interception. Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In the end, they found themselves headed in, nowhere to go. Kunde.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub.
Gila,
and
enak
extra
banget ya
time.
kayaknya Bellerin ya.
Pedri.
Bellerin, siapa? Belletti. One two.
Mbappe.
Asal sewantu-wantunya.
There's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this
Hey.
off? Kubo.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kunde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Anthony. 75 minutes played. That has been cut short. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely aimed pass. Good-looking ball. Mbappe is onto this. Pedri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kubo. Belletti. And he was alert to it.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Anthony. Lovely feet. Oh, what a ball! He won't be happy with that one. 5 minutes left on the clock. Balde. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Driving on and making good progress. Chance to shoot now! Head it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Shapes to shoot! And the counter is on. Time and again they are repelled. Strokes it back.
Habrá 2
What a
minutos de
football for
descuento.
you and all that pressing.
That could it go. There's the shot! And he comes up trumps again. Corner number 3 coming up. Kubo plays it short. Now it's to Paul. Kubo. Petrie. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham.
Ayah,
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have...
Burham Mayoral. Kalah lagi, ini peringkat berapa sih? 900 kok. Kapan selesainya nih event ya? Event aja ya. Thank you yang subscribe. Thank you yang subscribe guys. Abang siapakah itu yang subscribe? Oh, Bang Rahmat Zam. GG bang, GG. 352 banyak sana 352 nih. Ya ampun, ditungguin sampai waktunya habis loh.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly,
My
this is
campur.
crunch time. Well, there's a real
Banyak nama-nama baru
familiarity
ya.
about these scenes here. The followers of one of the
Walaupun
most
dari Steam.
formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Wah, mayoral kita.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball, and it's Benzema.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Alah,
He's the master of time and
dapat
space,
lagi
Peter.
tuh.
He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls.
Can he finish? There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Borja mayoral, Borja mayoral.
He is so at ease on the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mosquera spots it and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Borja Mayoral, he's picked his way through. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. Pedri.
Alah.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Forwards and with intent. Oh, super ball! Good
Gak
looking
bisa
ball.
kita ngumpan deh.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Anthony. That is a great ball. He's in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Anthony was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Iniesta. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Lewandowski. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. 30 minutes gone. And the pass is intercepted. Anthony. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ya ampun mainnya.
Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's intervened well there. Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And it's Benzema. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Ricky Puig.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great chance! Goal! looking for a moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Face to face with now the finish! And it's there! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Borja Mayoral.
No, he's missed it. Bellingham.
Astaga, kenapa ini mainnya?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ricky Push.
Ricky.
And that interception was
Udahlah.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kita jangan main jangan main divisi dulu nih, main gini.
And the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. It's one! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
It's become a case of men against boys. That's an excellent interception. Iniesta. Pedri. Iniesta. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Borja Mayoral. They played right into his path. And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Iniesta makes the interception.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he
And the shot! Pedri.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Big chance! He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy it, Peter.
wow.
He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he play? Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Lu stick gue. Akhirnya 50. Stick. Sticknya nggak jalan loh. Stick gua kenapa nih? Lah, nggak jalan. Udah pakai Bluetooth. Nggak jalan juga loh. Ntar guys ya. Print dulu lah. Guys, stick gua kenapa nih? Nggak bisa nih. Let's go. Aduh. Yuk beresin event dulu aja nih. Yuk gas. Australia bisa menang lawan Jepang loh. Ah iya. Buset 3121. Bahrain Arab udah main belum? Arab menang. Sudah. Arab menang kan? Udah pasti lolos Indonesia berarti. Iya, udah pasti lolos Indonesia. Babak keempat ya. Ini pertandingan terakhir nggak ada itunya, nggak ada apanya, nggak ada gunanya. 5 back lagi.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely.
Let's go.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Halah, kenapa lagi dia? Ada aja.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That carried quite a threat. Very nicely done. Traumeri, Ricky Pooch, here. And we have our very first corner.
Kali Benzema, Anda. Alah.
La Coruña have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great hit! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rudiger cuts it out. Communication breakdown there, it seems.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Deco. He's in a good position here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, well played. Ricky Pooch. The ball is bounced loose now. And now the breakaway.
Well, Peter, there's a player out there who'll have more touches than anyone else, I'd expect, and it's Deco. A man who wants to be at the hub of every move his team makes. And it's not all about him either. He really does play for his team.
He's a very smart finder of space. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no
Kipuy
other
kan
choice.
kipuy.
Now the finish! What terrific
Ricky,
save from the
Ricky.
keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. Now it's Deco. Deco! They've scored!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key.
Belts one. Kunde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Paul. Reinildo. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that is as far as they're going to go. Willian Jose, La Coruña look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Alaba. He rises!
Wah,
He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the ball's come loose here. Alaba with the clearance. De Paul. Willian Jose. He's through here. There's no flag. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, important interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nicely aimed pass. Borja Mayoral. Interesting ball. Oh, well played, well played. Deco. Deco proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in...
Up he goes!
Maras.
They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Habrá 3 minutos
And
de
now
descuento.
he has two. La Coruña find a position. And now the hit! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ricky Pooch. Willian Jose! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground
William
had
Jose.
expected in
Siapa
advance.
gitu William
Granted,
Jose.
It is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
And we're underway again. Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. Good running, strong and purposeful. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind. Terrific header! He scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how
William
many.
Jose lagi.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination. And that means just one thing, match ball. And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even... And the keeper's... And the shots!
Yes, gol hiburan guys.
Terrible error, duly punished. They're still trying to make a game of this. Bellingham. Now it's Anthony. There's Borja Mayoral. There's the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. It's fallen loose again! Taken with style. And he's only too grateful to capitalize on
Ambil
the
kiper
keeper's
siapa?
misfortune. Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy.
Nah itu bang, kayaknya sih Diego Costa bang. Tadi gue lihat siapa? Si Matt kan. Matt ngetes kan. Martin Paes itu loncatnya agak telat. Pickford kayaknya
So is this the start
ditendang
of a
kok
comeback?
masuk-masuk semuanya
Well,
itu.
their manager seems to have them always thinking
Tinggal
about the
Livakovic,
next goal.
kalau nggak
When's
Diego
the next
Costa
goal
kan.
coming? They're such an entertaining
Tapi kan
watch.
Livakovic juga agak-agak tuh. Makanya kayaknya Diego Costa sih.
Willian Jose, he's played him through. Oh, look, real chance.
Aduh asa.
And he hits the net. And
Kalau
they
mau
are
perlu
pulling
kiper, kalau mau
clear.
perlu kiper ambil Diego
Yeah,
Costa.
great movement
Tapi
and
kalau mau
great use of
koleksi ya
space
Martin
to get on the
Paes.
end of the pass, and that pretty
Tinggal
much did
pilih
it.
aja itu.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And that could set him on his way. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Tries a shot! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Valverde, the man
La asistencia
synonymous
de este
with
partido
solidity.
asciende a 71.898 espectadores.
And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Udah pada belum ngambil kiper gak sih?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. It looked as
Juga
though
mau
that
tahu
might
yang
lead to
lain
something
gimana
quite
nih yang lain.
promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Alah.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Anthony. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Roha
That means
Mayora.
just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Can he spark a counter here? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The Paul at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Alaba, and the counter is on. Benzema under intense pressure. Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into...
Pas.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, brilliant save! Another example of how comfortable this team is on the
Bisa ambil
break.
Paes. Nah itu dia. Abang Zero tuh gimana? Lihat video dulu, videonya Matt tuh kelihatan deh.
So their fourth corner of
Pais
the
loncatnya
game.
gimana ya? Ya koleksi lah. Kakak kalau punya kiper bagus ya nggak apa-apa lah.
La
Itu cuma
Coruña
buat
are
koleksi
looking to
doang.
go
Kalau
forward now.
punya kiper kayak siapa? Terus Michael, ya nggak apa-apa.
Big chance. It's in.
Gue liat Pais betul, loncatnya itu telat mulu.
Touch.
Yeah, I'd call
Aduh,
that
telatnya,
transition
loncatnya,
right.
aduh,
They won it
lambat
back
banget.
and a bit hard.
Pickford nggak bisa nangkis, tangannya
And
pendek
with
kayak gitu.
that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Tinggal Livakovic atau Costa, tapi kayaknya Costa
Just a
kalau gitu.
consolation, or is there a way back from here? Rolls it backwards.
Masalahnya gue udah punya Dida itu loh.
No joy this time.
Didanya udah keren begitu.
Now it's Benzema. Now it's Ricky Puig. He's found a way through.
Well, they're really
Ricky
trying
Puig
hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter
Memang
of
harus di
time
tengah
before
sih dia
they
si Ricky
grab a
Puig tuh.
goal.
Ricky Puig
They're
tuh
absolutely pounding away to get it. It's
bukan di
superb effort.
situ posisinya.
Ricky Puig. Bellingham. It's a mighty effort. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that's well seen too. David Villa. Valverde. La Coruña clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's Benzema! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistakes.
Tapi orang Indo banyak yang ambil Pais loh.
La Coruña have turned to their bench and we're going to
Tapi
have
memang lemot.
a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking
Chance to shoot!
Ah,
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
apa sih?
Cut out, really nicely done. Griezmann. Oh, it's not gone well. Just seeing the
Jangan
ball
di situ
now,
emang
it's
dia.
gonna be 5 extra minutes. Well, played right into his... He's had it! Denied by an instinctive save.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi. Now it's Messi. He is through here. So much time and space here. Alaba. He's found a way past. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went
Mas,
glaringly
13.
wrong, but the result is one
Ya.
that will make them suffer.
Se ha
Your
encontrado
final
un niño
thoughts,
de-
Jim?
Tepatnya sini. Ini mestinya begini. Masih begini. Masih begini. Gitulah. Tuh guys, ternyata Martin Pais tuh lemot tuh ya. Kalau mau jadi kiper utama, jangan diambil. Tiga satu dua empat, gila-gila memang. Aduh, tambah lama aja nih main nih.
So we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer
Kalau
to
kita
it.
kiper lihat-lihat dulu lah ya. Gue lihat dulu deh nih. Pais kayaknya Diego Costa sih kalau mau kiper mah.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
Raul.
Important interception. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Anthony.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Nice sequence of passes, this. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear.
Kalah sama Messi mah.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ricky Puig. Anthony. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up.
Benzema.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vinicius Junior, still goalless. Vinicius Junior.
Gila main pada begitu. Kencang amat sih ada main.
They can counter here. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga.
Oh, he read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Anthony. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Sit.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there.
David Beckham.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Alah, David Beckham Madrid ya.
And he can clear it away.
Orang-orang.
Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Passes short and sharp. It's Benzema! It's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
1-0 here, just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Great shot!
Alah. Shit.
Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Alaba is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Boleh lah sekali-sekali kayak gitu ya. Gak diliatin ah.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, they could break here. Borja Mayoral. Anthony steaming on goalwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager
Oh,
to get a
if it
shot
back
away,
home.
but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Borja Mayoral. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may
Dong yang tadi dong, highlight.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Bingung kiper.
Aquellos que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
And the action is back underway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Beckham. Ricky Puig charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chips it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Benzema. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga. Messi. Mbappe. Bellingham. Borja Mayoral looking to add to his goal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Anthony. Oh, that's an interesting matchup. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Now it's Benzema.
71.550
Look at the space
espectadores.
here. Anthony!
Alah, Anthony.
A wonderful effort all by himself.
Anthony can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Anthony, and he's decent hits.
Anthony.
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Camavinga, Vinicius Junior, somewhat off target, and it's Benzema. Borja Mayoral. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe, and the shot's on here. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He could be in here. No, it's Benzema. Straight hits! Oh, rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Mupi, ada Mupi ternyata. Vini. Pengen coba pakai Vini. Kirinya Rafinha ini.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So, time for
El
changes
dorsal
on
21.
both sides,
El
actually.
dorsal 10.
3-0,
Messi.
and things are
El
starting to
dorsal
look
23.
awfully cosy.
Beckham. Serán
Chouameni.
sustituidos por el
Bellingham.
dorsal 17.
Oh, good
El
ball!
dorsal 19.
He's gone
El
backward
dorsal
here.
7.
That's very neat.
El dorsal 4.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Ay,
Closing in on the
alah,
last
mau kasih ke
quarter of an hour.
Mbappe yang lagi lari. Kasih ke
Well,
Vini.
quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking forward.
Alah, apa sih umpan-umpan apa ini?
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, expected better, and so did he. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal running with the ball. Oh, what a ball is in here! Rafinha. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Snyder. Stood up well to him there. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Yamal tries to clear. That is lovely. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to... And again! Bellingham. Chouameni. Lobbed in behind. Rafinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Here's Yamal.
Minuto de descuento.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eh,
And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Oke, last guys. Mudah-mudahan last nih. Mudah-mudahan menang last. Dia lagi.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? Great hit!
Ah, iya ditangkis cuy.
Try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot a goal! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Great effort.
Beckham.
All the way through.
Ngeri Beckham Madrid. Astaga, umpan ke Messi. Apa sih?
And now can spring out of defence.
Aduh, kena cuy.
Beckham.
Ya tuh, tiba-tiba kalau dia umpannya warnanya begitu terus tiba-tiba jadi warna itu, bukannya itu ya?
1-0 the score. Just
Smart assist
eases
ya.
him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Mbappe. Figo finds
Ivan?
himself unceremoniously floored. Beckham standing over it. Cleared without complication. And it's Schneider. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got a side of goal. Got to be quick to recover this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this.
Bah, gimana
Really
itu?
nice passing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chouameni. Ricky Puig. And he's in on, hits one! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, super find. He is through here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Aduh, belum cuy.
Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? They are rampant. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... Chance to finish. It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ngelek.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Schneider. Mbappe. Messi. Anthony. Now it's Borja Mayoral. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Koundé tries to clear. Anthony.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. He's got the shot away!
Oh,
Well, that is
Messi mana itu?
remarkable.
Well, the most exciting
Wih,
sight on a
sepatu
football
loh.
pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Borja
descuento.
Mayoral. That looks a decent ball. And there's the shot! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Hostilities have... Brought out the best in the keeper.
Mbappe baru.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's cut it out. Now there's a chance! Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot!
Wah, so. Ya tuh, tendangan kok bisa begitu? Coba dilihat, kelihatan nggak sih ya birunya?
A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much
Emang tendangan biru begitu ya?
generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Mbappe! Bellingham. And it's Beckham. Chouameni. It's Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Koundé does really well there. He is strong. Decent hit! Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence.
La asistencia a este partido a 171.550 espectadores.
Anthony. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Laki cuy.
And here's Schneider. And that's played in low. Anthony. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. That has been knocked clear. And it's Beckham. Schneider. And that's been drilled in. Bellingham. Ricky Puig. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Anthony. He's shifting through the gears here.
Lihat tuh, tiba-tiba kok bisa ya tendangan tiba-tiba berubah jadi ungu gitu ya?
Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Benzema. He can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they make of this? Camavinga stands tall and stands strong. Now it's Mbappe. It's Figo. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe ini masuk nih. Ini.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
2 there.
18, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal
He's gone
24,
looking for safety.
el dorsal 7,
Madrid has the chance to go the other
el
way.
dorsal 23, Beckham. Serán
He was
sustituidos
clearly
por
disappointed with that
el
pass.
dorsal 15,
Quality
el
deserted
dorsal
them when
17,
they really needed
el
it.
dorsal 19, el dorsal 9, Iniesta,
Well seen, saw
el
that
dorsal
coming.
4,
That's great
cambio de
positioning, so
jugadores.
good from him.
Belletti. Rafinha
Kayak smart assist ya.
into the last 5 minutes.
Penumpangnya.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. De Paul. Chouameni. Gets his pass away. Chouameni. Camavinga. And it's Iniesta.
Habrá 2
Time added
minutos de
on
descuento.
will be 2 minutes. De Paul. Great ball if he can get there. And the pass is intercepted. And that is that.
Adalah, udah.
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying
Capek juga
colours.
main beginian.
Pueden informarse en las
How
oficinas
do you
del
look back
estadio.
on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more.
Oke, event yang ini udah beres. So, penalti shootout nanti aja lah, capek. Oke, thank you semuanya yang nonton, yang udah like, yang udah subscribe. Ketemu lagi di streaming berikutnya guys. Bye.